Hey, Donovan here. So this video, I'm just going to be explaining basically, you know, just getting started into modding, like modding knives and stuff for other people or just yourselves, and what to expect and, what to do. This is for more of a, some advanced modding kind of stuff. That's or intermediate kind of stuff, right? This is a little bit more than basic, so this would be here. Your basic stuff is right about like this. This is your basic knife modding for cheaper knives and everything. This is what you would do. This is, like I said, pretty basic. Anybody can do it with basically any tool. It doesn't take a lot of skill. It does take a little bit in the sense you gotta know what you're doing, so you don't get, the metal too hot and ruin the entire blade. Because if you do, then there's no reason to finish your mod. Maybe if you want to redo it all, but no, just watch what you're doing. Anyway, this is more of a intermediate modding kind of thing. Would be, in my opinion, a good intermediate would be starting to get into texturing and anodizing. So when you first start out, usually people don't go straight to electric anodizing. They start out with heat anodizing. That's basically take a torch and take it not right onto the the metal, but like a couple, maybe like half an inch away from the actual tip of the flame, and that gets it hot. It's the hottest, pretty much the hottest part of the flame anyways, and you heat it up to the point where it starts changing colors, anodizing. And right here is a good example. So I did electrical anodize this part in the back and messed it up, and then I got some corrosion right in the middle. That's why I don't like electrical anodizing. You can see little dots right here, but I got rid of those. And so I went to heat because that's more of a in my opinion, it's way easier to control. You can just, if you feel it's getting too hot, you just pull it right off, the flame, and do whatever you need to after that. But it's a more controlled way of doing it, and a lot easier. More of a, pretty much everybody owns a little torch, not like a little lighter torch, but like just a little propane torch. Anyways, so I did that. I did some texturing. Right here, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can focus it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so this is pretty much what I did for my, I don't know how to explain it. Texturing. I put a slot right here, the full slot, all the way down, for about pretty much the entire knife, from here to here. And I put one full slot there, the rest of the way. And then I used that with a die grinder. Just went a couple of times with the die grinder and did that. And then I took a really fine, small, like skinny file, narrow file, and did like half things right here, just along the side of the milled out part. I just did like a little half notch right here. It wasn't like a scrape done. It took a little bit of work, and it's gonna take a while to get all the other handles just like this. But after that, after I got it all done and everything, I pretty much took a wire wheel and did this thing called wire wheel. I did mainly to knock off all the burrs and stuff that I left on it from all that, because it's titanium. If it was steel, it would have stayed there, but titanium pretty much just rips it off because it's like aluminum. It's I think it's called not malleable. I don't remember what it's called. It's just really soft and easy to get rid of, and sand and everything. So I use the sander for that. But then I also got it for this textured look. It's called orange peel. But basically, for those of you who know what an orange is, or an orange peel, the texture of it, it's all kind of bumpy and everything. Maybe I can get it. Man, I just got to do it too. But it's called orange peel, and it's not smooth. It's like very small bumps that are really fine, and it's pretty much the surface of the metal melts and kind of bunches up a little bit in these little tiny kind of marks. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it looks really good, feels really good, and it kind of smooths everything out all the way. But yeah, I really like this mod. I'll show you once it's done. I sent my Benchmade 51 that I bought with these back to Benchmade to get the pivots repaired and maybe a new pocket clip, hopefully, I don't know. So we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, that's pretty much the video. But like I said, if you're gonna start out, you know, modding and everything, start out with this, you know, some kind of cheap knife that, you know, is, in my opinion, this one right here is perfect for tenacious, like I said before, because you can do a lot of mods to it, and if you break it or mess up the mod, it's $40. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You can just go out and get another one. It's not that, you know, not an expensive knife. But if you want to get more expensive knives, not super expensive, but a little bit more, this is the way to go. The, you know, fly tie, you know, or Flytanium, they just work really well. And if you mess up, I mean, you feel kind of bad, but you know, it's not that big of a deal in the end of the day, because you can always get another one or change it, you know. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you later.